What's going on, everybody? This song always reminds me of like Space Mountain for whatever reason. I don't know, like you're in line for Space Mountain. I don't even think this music sounds anything like the line for Space Mountain, but for whatever reason it reminds me of the line when you enter Space Mountain. But welcome, guys. It is Sunday afternoon for me. I'm not too sure what time it is and when it is on your side of the globe or where you're at, but it is 1:17 p.m. here in Florida. I just got back from a run. It was a bad idea. Dude, it's too fucking hot. It's way too hot. Yeah, I did my 4-mile run like normal, but a little slower because it's just too damn hot. But welcome, guys. Let's shoot the shit. I don't know how long I'll be here. Maybe an hour. We'll shoot for an hour. We'll see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the Old Republic stream today. That was my goal. I actually reinstalled the Old Republic, the MMO, and I was really excited to play it. And I launched it multiple times before this stream, and I'm just getting a pink screen. Like the loading screen comes up, everything looks good, and then once I'm assuming the character selection menu pops up. Instead of a character selection menu, it's literally just a pink screen. No idea. But if I get that figured out, I might make that the next stream that I do. But welcome, guys. I see a lot of fleet members. Giza, Sapity, Stuart, good to see you guys. And Benjamin B, thank you for coming in with the first super chat and channel support of this little old stream. Benjamin says, what is the singular Star Wars project or product that challenged you to reassess how you saw the world, and how did it do so? There is no question, and this is a great question, by the way, Ben, but it's by far the Clone Wars. Not in terms of the internal content of the show, feeding me something that just made me go, wow, I never thought of it this way. But the actual existence of the Clone Wars TV show, and me watching it way late to the game, and being a part of another generation Star Wars, that by far had the biggest impact to me since the original trilogy. Just experiencing that show in my mid-30s, being pushed to watch it by 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds who grew up with that show, and consider that their Star Wars, without that push from viewers and people who wanted me to watch the show, I don't know if I ever would have, man. And to kind of experience a very different side of Star Wars, a different generation's Star Wars, really, kind of made me realize how, even more so, Star Wars is a generational thing. Every generation Star Wars is going to be different than the previous generation Star Wars, and the old won't like the new, and the new won't like some of the old, and vice versa, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, for sure, Ben, the Clone Wars for sure. But yeah, it's a good question. That's an interesting question for sure. But yeah, man, that's why It was cool to experience the Clone Wars way late in the game, and be pushed by viewers to watch it, But anyway, I appreciate that, Ben. The Jar Jar tongue candy. Maybe it is a literal question. Maybe I just took it the way I did, but anyway. Knights of the Old Republic 2 is like... £4 on Xbox. What does that say? Xbox store at the moment. Nice. Yeah. I don't know why the Old Republic. I'm gonna have to look into it. I should have looked into it yesterday or this morning. Didn't really have time. I assumed that the game that I installed would work like it has hundreds of times. But you know how things go, right? Let's see. We were out late last night at a wing place with my daughter. We didn't get home till like 10 o'clock. That's probably the latest she's ever been up. She's 3 years old, so like, you know, she wakes up when the sun's coming up and she goes to bed at like 8 o'clock, and this, you know, so she's not out at night very often. So she, you know, we were looking at the stars and all the car lights. I don't know. She seemed pretty blown away. What's up, Bearded? Yeah, 9up. I've had a huge MMO itch lately. I've wanted to play any MMO. Like I don't feel picky about it. I just want to go through the grind of playing an MMO. It's weird. I reinstalled the Old Republic, like I said. Need to get it working. I actually reinstalled Star Trek Online and the Elder Scrolls Online. And I probably won't put more than an hour into one of them, just because of time. But you know, sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but like, I just get that MMO itch, and I gotta scratch it, even if it's just for an hour or two. I just gotta scratch that MMO itch. Favorite Star Wars character is Han Solo. Always has been. JPMR34. Thank you so much for the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. JP says, "Hey Greedo, rank 1 through 6 soundtracks. Mine is 3. Okay, so Revenge, Empire, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Attack of the Clones, and The Phantom Menace." That's really tough. I've never thought to rank them. A New Hope would be my number 1. Empire would probably be my number 2. I'm a big fan of the Asteroid Field song. Some Yoda theme in there as well. Then, good lord, man, maybe the Phantom Menace, like Duel of the Fates. A lot of the music from that, the Phantom Menace, is very, very. Plus, I used to listen to that soundtrack by itself. All the time, JP. I had the Phantom Menace. I've actually mentioned this recently, but I had the Phantom Menace soundtrack on CD, and it actually came out like, I want to say a month or a few weeks before the movie came out. And on the CD itself, there was a track called Qui-Gon's Funeral. So, hey, you already knew what was going to happen in the movie, right? So yeah, I would say A New Hope, Empire, probably the Phantom Menace, man. We're ranking soundtracks, by the way. So A New Hope, Empire, Phantom Menace, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones. That's probably my order, without listening to a lot of the prequel stuff. It's been, I mean, yeah, it's tough for me to rank those movies with yeah, I don't know, it's tough for me to rank. That's harder for me to rank than the movies themselves, you know. Yeah, I always thought it was funny, JP, that CD had Qui-Gon Jinn's funeral as a track on the CD. And also, I owned the Phantom Menace kids novelization like a month before the movie came out too. And I knew already. I knew everything that was going to happen in the movie, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. Caleb Kemp, good to see you. Caleb says, "Hello there. In big life news for me, in the near future, I'll be moving out on my own. Very excited, but also slightly terrified." That's super exciting. I completely get it. It's nerve-wracking, but it's like such a huge milestone, you know, Caleb. To be on your own, to kind of learn how to. Like, I never knew how to do shit on my own before I moved out on my own. Actually, it took me a while. Like, my first apartment, man, I don't know how we got our security deposit back. We put a hole through the wall. It was we had hookah coal burns all in the carpet. This was when I was like 18, 19. That place was trashed. I don't know how we got our deposit back. I don't know. It makes no sense to me, but we did. I lived there for a year. It was disgusting. When I think about the condition of that apartment, I am embarrassed. It's almost 20. I mean, like coming on 20 years since I lived in that apartment. It's embarrassing when I think. So don't be like that. Buy some Lysol wipes. Do some cleaning, man. But that's exciting. That's very exciting. You know, you have your own space. I'm sure it'll be really. You won't know what the hell to do. You know, your first night, you'll be sitting there, quiet, nobody else. You're gonna have a roommate or whatnot. That's exciting though, man. I'm proud of you. That's great. But yeah, hell yeah. Let us know how it goes, man. It's completely understandably to be nervous. You know, it's literally one of the biggest leaps that a kid can make. You know, you're living with your family, your parents, and then just like that, you're on your own. You know, I don't know if there's a bigger leap than that. You know, but I appreciate that, Caleb. Keep us updated. Yeah, Qui-Gon's noble end was, I think, the name of one of the tracks, like the track when he dies in the lightsaber fight. I think there was also a track called Qui-Gon's Funeral. Let me see. Phantom Menace soundtrack. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So track 15 is Qui-Gon's Noble End. And then track 16 is the High Council meeting and Qui-Gon's funeral. So, yeah, hilarious. There's also a track called Anakin Defeats Sebulba. So, you know, basically know what happens in this whole movie. Anyway. No, I haven't seen the new Space Jam. I probably won't see it until my daughter's old enough to kind of watch it and get it, you know. I actually did put the first Space Jam on for her like months ago. She watched a little bit of it, but not really. Oh, nice, John. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's all over the place. I'm honestly, like, I was super nervous to put it out. John said he just picked up the book. He got it in the mail, and he's going to read it. I was super nervous to put it out. You know, it's way more than just, like, a Star Wars book or a book of why I like Star Wars. It's pretty personal, you know. And I'm blown away by how well received it's been since it came out. So I appreciate that, man. I hope you dig it. I'm trying to think what we have watched recently. We've been watching some documentaries. We watched The Crime of the Century, I think it's called, about the opioid crisis. Makes you super mad. We actually watched a Beanie Baby documentary the other day. It's so weird to me, man. Like that why these things, why certain things like that just pop up and become so sought after. Like, what made people freak out and go after Beanie Babies? I don't know. It's weird. It's worth a watch. It's on Vice. It's like 45 minutes long, but it's worth watching to see how like easily manipulated supply and demand of like toys can be to kind of artificially create a shortage, uh, an increased value artificially. It's interesting, man. And that was like this the creator of Beanie Baby. Once they got popular, that's what he did. He started retiring them. He retired the whole entire collection. It was really interesting. I don't know, but yeah. Trying to think what else we've watched. Oh, one sec, guys. I'll be right back. What did I miss? Let's see. Sorry, guys. What did I miss? What are you guys talking about now? Wonder Woman 84. Sometimes, man, out of curiosity, I'll go on Rotten Tomatoes and I'll look up reviews of movies that I really, really like. And the other day I looked up a review of Good Will Hunting, which is a movie that's in my top 10. And I was just looking for negative user reviews of that movie. Like wondering what the hell could somebody not like about this movie. Well, I found somebody. And he was just said he didn't get it. It was like boring and blah, 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 blah. And then he gave it like a 1 out of 5. Fine, whatever. And then I went and looked at the movies that he gave 5 out of 5 stars to. It was like Wonder Woman 84 was one of them. And then just a bunch of stuff like that. I'm like, okay. I don't know, man. People are people. I haven't seen 84 yet. I did watch Wonder Woman the other, about a month ago, I think we did. Meh. I don't know, man. Those movies, like, I liked a lot of it, but those movies kind of all run together for me. You know, everything ends with a big, two gods fighting each other or something big in the sky. I don't know. I just cannot get into them. My buddies texted me yesterday and said I would probably like Suicide Squad, so might watch that soon. Favorite boss Nass scene? They're all so amazing, man. They're all so amazing. Let's see. What did I see? Oh, did you guys? I'm like so close to wanting to buy these C3PO sunglasses. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw me. I posted them. I think the most I've ever spent on sunglasses are like $10. These C3PO sunglasses, they're subtle. They don't say like Star Wars on the side of them or on the front of them. They're very subtle. Let me actually link C3PO sunglasses. They're very subtly C3PO. But I love them. I love them. Here they are. But they're sold out, so which is probably a good thing because I probably would have blown $98 on some sunglasses. Hey, I don't need, and I'll probably break within a week, right? But I dig them. I dig them. Benjamin B, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Ben says, a while back I said I was looking to get fit and asked if you'd play through KOTOR 2 if I lost 20 pounds. I don't remember that. Really? Well, down from 186 to 169 since February. Nice, man. 186. So what is that? Almost there. That's great though. So what, February, March, or so you started in February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Nice. 17 pounds, 7 months. What does that equate to? Like a little over 2 pounds, like almost 2.5 pounds a month. That's solid, man. That's great. Hell yeah. What have you been doing, Ben? That's great, man. It's your clothes are fitting a little. Well, now you probably had to buy new clothes, right? Yeah, that's great. Congratulations. That's huge. The hardest part is starting, right? And the thing is, like, you did it, right? People always talk about doing it. People always talk about wanting to do what you just did, and you did it. You know, it's one of the, like, people always talk about wanting to, you know, get in shape or do something or accomplish something, but they never start. They never pursue it. They never stick with it. And you've already done the hardest part. And Now you're probably like on what feels like just like a treadmill, right? Like you need to do it. You know, you got a routine. That's awesome. Just eating healthy lately, less burgers and more salads, running with the dog. Nice, man. Yep. That'll do it. Even just slight subtle changes like that, right? Just being conscious of small decisions you make. But then once you hit your like goal weight, you'll go, fuck. That's me. Like, I went from I started running in like April of 2020. So a little over a year ago, maybe like almost a year and a half ago. I was like 220, 225. Now I'm at 190, 193 is kind of like where I'm bouncing around. And I've just been there. But like, I don't watch, I don't eat shit. But like last night I had, I would say 12 wings and a shitload of tater tots. So like, yeah, I don't really care. Cause today I ran 4 miles. I burned like 540 calories. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, man, small little decisions like that. It's awesome. And it's delicious stuff too. But congrats, Ben. That's great. Yep. Got to get out there. Blue Goose, Greedo, have you ever checked out the Mass Effect series? Might be something you'd be into. Yes, actually, I started playing the Legendary Edition. Maybe a couple months ago. I got a code for it, and when did that come out? A couple months ago, right? So I've been playing the first game on and off since that came out, like an hour here, an hour there, and I enjoy it. It's fun. I like the atmosphere of the game. The first one. I've never played the third one, and I don't think I've ever played the second one. I own the second one on the PC, but I probably bought it for like $5. I just never played it. So yeah, I have a hard time getting into RPGs, single player RPGs. I don't know why, I get like kind of bored at times, and yeah, like Mass Effect, the first one that I'm playing right now. Honestly, man, like my least favorite part of the game is the combat. Like, if the game was just walking around and talking to characters and kind of exploring areas and just going through the motions of the story, I might like it better. Like, I don't know why. I'm not a fan of combat with a controller. I don't know why. Oh, it's weird. But yeah, it's fun so far. I don't know how far. I'm probably not far at all along in the main story. I've put maybe 7 hours into it on and off, but it's fun. Mass Effect, Stuart. If I had more time and if I could sit down for long stretches, yeah, I would probably sit and just play Mass Effect all day. But yeah. Bearded, yes, I have experienced that too. Bearded says, is it just me or is Red Dead Redemption 2 overly difficult? I'll be riding my horse and then a gang takes me out in one shot with no chance to pull out my revolver. Yeah, there have been moments like that in that game where it is very difficult for me. Like, and not only, I also attribute it to the controller. Like, I've been playing PC games my entire life. Mouse and keyboard feels completely natural to me. For whatever reason, when I get like a control in my hand and I have to spin around and shoot a bunch of bandits that are coming after me on my horse and stuff like that, or try to ride my horse and shoot at the same time, in Red Dead, I just look like an idiot and I just end up shooting the sky. I don't know why. But yeah, I find that game to be pretty difficult at times. And once again, I would rather just kind of explore the land and never shoot my gun. The combat is meh. I just don't. I don't know. If I'm gonna play a game where I want to play combat, I want like a PC game, multiplayer, first-person shooter probably. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna get good enough to be good at that controller combat. Stuart, I don't know how far along I am in Red Dead. It's been a long time since I've played it. I've had it, I think, since it came out. But I go months where I never touch the game. And then I'll play it for like a solid month straight, maybe a few hours here and there. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's pretty incredible. But yeah. I can't even, honestly, I can't even remember the last thing that happened in the game. Man. Yeah, I need to finish that. That's my problem too, is like, I need to finish Red Dead, but and then I start playing Mass Effect, right? I need to finish Red Dead and then I start playing Assassin's Creed. I need to finish Assassin's Creed and then I start playing Mass Effect. I need to finish Mass Effect and then I start playing, for whatever reason, I reinstalled Diablo on my Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, I just ping pong too much between games. Yeah. Damn, 3 times. That's crazy, man. Do you just run through the main story, or do you actually play side quests? That is also another problem I have. I'll just, like, go on these side quests, and I'll forget what the hell I'm doing with the main quest. I feel you, Sapity. Sapity says, picked up Star Wars Squadrons after a bit of a hiatus. Motion sickness, even without VR, is real. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Yeah, that's the game to do it. For sure. I haven't played that in so long either. I actually played GTA Online for the first time a few weeks ago, Bearded. It was fun. I've owned a GTA. Well, I bought GTA 5, or yeah, 5, right? Right? GTA, is that the one that's the most recent? Is that GTA 5? Yeah, I bought GTA 5 when it first came out on the PS3. Wow, it came out 8 years ago. Yeah, on the PS3, and I beat it on the PS3. I played it. Yeah, I think I beat it. I don't even know. But then I bought it on the PC a few months, maybe a year or two ago, when it was massively on sale on Steam. And I just never touched it. I never played it, and I never tried the online stuff. And I tried it with my buddy the other day, and it was fun, man. It's a good time. I like messing around in games and trolling and acting like an idiot, and that's a pretty good one to do it in, you know, to mess with people. But yeah, it's pretty good. No Straight Roads. What? I've never heard of that. Let's see. No Straight Roads. Now, the games that yeah, I don't play much anymore, man. No Straight Roads is an action-adventure video game developed by a Malaysian independent studio, blah, 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 indie rock duo who battle EDM empire to free Vinyl City from the control of the power of rock, with the power of rock. All right. That sounds fun. There is a game that I want to check out called The Ascent. It looks like a good time. Yeah. No, I don't know anything about No Straight Roads. Yep. That's also, Rose says, I clicked the link to look at those glasses, and now I'm getting ads for glasses. That's how it always is. Absolutely. That's why, like, if you're Christmas shopping or something like that, you got to go into incognito mode. So your significant other, my wife, does not see what I'm getting her for Christmas. You know what I mean? I wish Amazon had like this is a gift for someone with the same account as me. So let's hide this. You know what I mean? Like, so you can order Christmas gifts on Amazon without them knowing what you're getting. You know? I don't know. I'm sure I used to, Josh. Josh says, HG, do you have any Star Wars headcanon? What's something never stated in the films but you considered an in-universe fact? I'm sure I used to, man. Especially when, like, you're growing up, and you're a kid, and there's certain things that maybe you don't have connections to, or for, rather. Like, maybe some of the connections hadn't been made because the prequels hadn't been made. You know, headcanon a lot of the times exists where there's gaps in the stories that have not been filled yet. So a lot of my headcanon as a kid really was with prequel territory, in terms of, like, I wonder what happened before this. I wonder what Anakin Skywalker was like. You know what I mean? That's a lot of where my headcanon was. I don't know what I thought back then. I mean, I definitely envisioned the Clone Wars and all that stuff way different than what it was. But yeah. We've reached the Minority Report where Tom Cruise got another man's eye profile when he stole his eyes. Need to watch that again. I actually bought it on Blu-ray a few years ago because my wife has never seen it, and it wasn't streaming on anything at the time. I don't know if it is now, but it wasn't streaming on anything at the time. So I immediately went on eBay and I bought it for like $5 on Blu-ray. We still haven't watched it. I did own Red Dead 1 on the Xbox 360. I barely remember playing it though. Yeah, barely remember playing it. Which cover is that? Is that the gold ones? Oh, yeah. Okay. I have this, the 1997 special edition VHS. Is that the one you're talking about? I have this somewhere. The VHS box set. I actually found the 1997 VHS box set. This is kind of a weird story. I used to work for a company that gutted houses and, like, bought foreclosed homes and stuff like that, like a flipping company. That's what they did. They, like, people's homes that foreclosed on, and the people moved out, and they went in and swooped in and bought them, and a lot of the times the people would just leave a lot of their shit there. Pets even. It was sad, man. Sometimes people would just, like, get up and leave, and there'd be, like, dogs, and they're like, how the fuck can you just leave your dog? But one of the times there was some VHS tapes that they left, and the 1997 special edition VHS box set was one of the things that got left behind, and I was like, all right, I'll take it. So I have that. I have two of them. But man, Louis Rosman's receding hairline. Thank you so much for the channel support, man. Louis says, thoughts on the new Dune movie? I'm excited to see it. I don't know really much about Dune whatsoever. I've never read the books. I feel like I saw the original movie when I was a kid. And I don't have any memories of it whatsoever. But I'm excited for it. I could go for a Denis Villeneuve fun sci-fi. Well, I don't know if fun's the right word, but movie. It's the trailers get me pretty pumped up for something that I really know nothing about. which is a good sign, right? Like if a trailer gets me excited for a movie that has a big fan base and is a book and has a big following over decades, and I get excited for it, then yeah, it does its job, right? So yeah, man. The 1983 movie is not worth remembering. LOL. Yeah, is that when it came out? I was trying to remember like when I would have watched it. I remember. I think maybe we rented it. Let's see. 1983 Dune. 1983 or 84. Okay. Yeah, 84 is when it came out. There we go. I don't even know who's in it. Yeah, I hope it's great, man. It's a two-parter, right, Lewis? I think the first one is a I think the trailer said part 1, didn't it? Kyle MacLachlan. Oh, okay. He's one of those actors that's in a lot of stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, that guy. Huh. Man, and now I'm going down a IMDb rabbit hole. Oh, Dune was actually his first film. Interesting. Dune was the first thing Kyle MacLachlan ever did. Is that crazy? Dune. Wow. Is that right? Let me see that. Let me look this up. All right, let's see. His first ever acting credit is Dune. That's crazy, man. Wow. Imagine that. You get Dune, your first ever acting job. Hans Zimmer is so excited to do the score. He's making an extra album of original Dune music just from his excitement of working on the film. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Man. I was, dude, Lewis, I was planning on reading the book before the movie came out, but I don't think I'm going to get around to it. And I kind of want to experience the movie by itself. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I read it? I really don't know. But I appreciate that, Lewis. Yeah, I don't even know when it's coming out. Let's see. Dune release date. October 22nd. And it's going to be a theater, right? Oh, it's coming out on HBO Max. Dune will be in theaters and HBO Max. Only on the ad-free streaming in the U.S. for 31 days from its theatrical release. Oh, is it... Do you have to... Is it like how Disney Plus does it? Is it how, like, you have to buy or rent a new movie, but you're also subscribed to the streaming service? Or is it like HBO Max, you pay $15 a month and you get access to the movie? I don't know. You guys probably know. Nice. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Got to admit, though, the older I get, the more when I see a 2.5 hour runtime, I'm like, God damn it. No extra charge. Nice, man. Nice. That's great. Okay. Sweet. All right. We'll keep our HBO subscription maybe another few months. Or cancel it right now. We canceled Netflix. Yeah. Really nothing. We need to be better about canceling stuff when we're just watching one specific show, you know? Just now, I found out that some idiot in my building just opened my Amazon box delivery and it had my name on it. The guy who did it is either nosy or stupid. Bearded. I have to admit, I've done that before. When we've expected an Amazon package, it just shows up. So we were expecting, it happened recently, actually. We were expecting an Amazon package. And so something got dropped off on our patio. I went out there, picked it up, brought it inside, opened it up because, hey, we're expecting an Amazon package today. And I opened it up, and it's definitely not what I ordered. And I looked at the name, and it was the house next door. I was like, oh, shit. So, and I went over to the guy, and I was like, man, we were expecting something, too. I'm not nosy. I didn't want to, I wasn't, like, snooping. No. But I love poo, too. Remember, kids, trolling is a long game. It's better if you come into a chat and like try to rile people up, not just like post emojis. It's lame, man. That's not how you do it. Trolling is a long game. It's a slow game. It's better to be the tortoise than the hare when it comes to trolling. That's it. Yeah, absolutely, John. That's true. My buddy texted me the other day, or actually yesterday, about the Suicide Squad. And I'll probably end up watching it. I usually trust him with the movies that he picks. We see eye to eye on most things. I live at a military school. What are your thoughts on schools that have a military structure? 9nub. I don't know, man. How do you feel about it? I don't know. I don't really get it, especially for high school. Like for college, if you voluntarily want to do something like that, sure. But I don't know, man. I don't think I could send my kids to like, maybe that's because I've been in the military, and I don't want to send my teenager to a military school. I don't know, man. Like, when you're a teenager, you're supposed to be a little bit more free. You don't want that military structure. When you turn 18, you can do that on your own, right? But I don't know. Thank God it wasn't something I didn't want people. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. What's up, Pink Milk? Good to see you, man. My parent joined the Marines after high school. I went in when I was 21, which was 14 years ago. And I'm glad I waited a little bit. I was a little older than most people in boot camp and A school and coming out of that, so I had, I wasn't as big of a shock to me, the change. I don't know. I'm going to try to launch the Old Republic out of curiosity. Oops. I've already installed it. Why? Oh. There we go. Maybe it'll work now. Have you guys been to theaters When's the last time that you guys have been to a movie theater? For me, it was The Rise of Skywalker. But me and my wife used to go to the movie theater all the time, but like, since we had a kid 3 years ago, shit, man, we saw Solo, we saw Rise of Skywalker, we saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those might be the only 3 movies that we've seen since my daughter was born 3.5 years ago in the theater. I'm itching. I got the movie theater itch. I'd like to go see a movie soon, but I don't know. A few days ago, nice. I've been trying to figure. Pink Milk says I've been trying to figure out how to go to a torrent place since listening to your last stream of Project 4K 77 spell, especially since I saw they did Return of the Jedi. The program that I use, so let's see. I'll DM you, but the program that I use for torrents is Tixati, I think it's called Tixati. You have to have a torrent program, and then God, I don't know. I've been doing it so long, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'll DM you. I'll get it's real easy once you figure out how to do it. But should I make a video about downloading 4K 77, or would that be frowned upon? A whole video on how to download torrent a Star Wars fan project. That actually might not be a bad idea. January 2020 until just recently. Nice. Snake Eyes. Is that Snake Eyes? Is that a movie? Dude, I'm so out of the loop. Oh, it's a G.I. Joe movie. Nice. I'm looking at movies that are out. Golly. Way better than it deserved to be. Nice. Well, maybe if it's an issue on YouTube, maybe maybe I'll just post it on Twitter. We are over an hour now. And I might go take a nap. My daughter is down for a nap, and I might go take a nap myself. It's been so long since I've laid down and taken a nap. It's been so long. It sounds really nice. It sounds very nice, man. Let's see. All right. Sorry, yeah, most of the stream was me like Googling stuff, so I apologize. But all right, guys, that's it for me. I tried a truly hard seltzer, grapefruit hard seltzer today during this stream. Not bad, man. I might start getting into it. How's that? How's that fun? How's that fun? All right. Naps are vital for survival. Yeah, it's been so long, man. So I have a Discord server. It's in the comment section below, so check it out. Yeah, man, little power nap, absolutely. Little power nap. Got to take advantage of it when my daughter's asleep, because when she wakes up, we'll be running around playing PJ Masks. I'll be Gecko, she'll be Owlette, my wife will be Catboy. PJ Masks It's fun, man. It's a good time. All right, guys. I'm going to go night-night. Not too sure what the plan is with the channel this week. Going out of town for the next 2 weekends. So might just do some streaming on the week during the week, and yeah, we'll see. All right, everybody. Maybe I want to have. I wish I had time to do like a watch party or something like that, like a New Hope watch party where I say like, all right, start your player now, boom, and we watch it together. That'd be fun, man. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the future. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.